Am I audible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in yesterday test, there was a question that if the, children kindly on your cameras, if the zeros of quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c, where c is not equal to 0, are equal, then options were C and A have opposite signs. Second is C and B have opposite sign. And C is C and A have same sign. D, C and B have same sign. Now, Aryan, I guess you have attempted that question.
Yes, ma'am.
So, what is the answer of this question?
Ma'am, C.
How?
Ma'am, I just guessed it. Like I didn't. I just guessed it. Ma'am, I put C, ma'am. I don't know.
Is there any reason behind this?
Wait, ma'am. Like I thought, ma'am, but then I forgot. Wait, ma'am.
Else I will tell you. See, beta. They have given this condition. If the zeros are equal. See. If the zeros are equal. If zeros are equal. Means suppose alpha is equal to beta. Right? Now when you are calculating product of the zeros, means alpha beta, and this is equal
Alpha
to C
square.
by, right? Alpha square is equal to C by A. Right? Means both will be of same sign. Then only you can calculate the value of alpha. Do you get that?
Okay, ma'am.
Understood? Aryan?
Yes, ma'am.
Ayonija, Aryan, Abhinav?
Yes,
All have
ma'am.
understood this thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
this type of question is very, very important.
Ma'am.
Sudhamshu, Meher, Shan?
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Yes, Sudhamshu?
Can you explain it again?
Yes, I'm explaining it again. See, beta, in this question you have asked that if the zeros of ax square plus bx plus c are equal, where c is non-zero, right? So c must be negative or positive. It will depend on the question. Then, what is the correct option out of these four? So see, children, if zeros are equal, so let that alpha is equal to beta, zeros are equal, means alpha is equal to beta. Now, when you are calculating product of the zeros, so product will be product of zeros means alpha into beta, and this is equal to C by A from the formula. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes,
alpha
ma'am.
instead of beta also I'm putting here. So alpha square is equal to C by A. So that means if C is negative, then A will also be negative. So that you will get the positive value. Then only you can calculate the zeros, na? Clear? Or if C is positive, then A should be positive. So that means C and A have same sign. Clear, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. And I have another doubt.
Yes.
You gave two zeros, right, ma'am? You gave two
Where?
zeros and you said how many polynomials can we form from this two zeros?
With two zeros. This type of question I have given, na?
Ma'am, isn't that only one? Because if you apply the formula, we'll get only one
See, beta.
equation.
Suppose I have given a question like this, because right now I'm not having test, it is in the phone. So the number of polynomials, like this type of question. The number of polynomials having zeros.
2 and 5, ma'am.
I'm taking here minus
2
2
and
and
5.
5.
Okay.
Right. So number of zeros will be. How many zeros? Oh, sorry. How many number of polynomial would be there? Aaron, have you done this question? Sudhanshu,
Yes, ma'am, I done, ma'am.
how you will calculate?
Ma'am, there will be lots of, ma'am, more than three, no, ma'am. Ma'am, and there will be many equations, so ma'am. So I thought like that when thought it will be infinite, ma'am.
Yes, it will be infinite. How? See, beta, Aryan. Abhinav. See, beta, your standard equation is ax square plus bx plus c. This is your polynomial. Sudhamshu, Shyam, Meher, Ionija. This is
Yes,
your
ma'am.
standard equation. Your mic should be on unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
Yourself, all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is your standard polynomial.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you have given two zeros. So alpha is equal to minus 2 and beta is equal to 5. Got it, this thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Now if you are calculating sum of the zeros, so it will be minus b by a.
Yes, ma'am.
And sum of the zeros means minus 2 plus 5.
3.
You are adding these two. So it will be 3. Clear this thing?
Yes, ma'am.
So that means
Yes, ma'am.
minus b by a is equal to 3.
Yes, ma'am.
So one thing can be like this. You can assume the value of b as minus 3 and value of a is 1. You can assume now that value of a is 1 and value of b will be minus 3. In this way only you will get this 3.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now second thing is product of the zeros. So it will be alpha beta is equal to c by a and it will be minus 10. Clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So that means you can
C is
write this
minus
value
10.
as minus 10 divided by 1. So it will be minus 10. That means value of c will be minus 10.
Ma'am, we can take C as minus 5 and A as okay, okay, okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Now your polynomial should be your quadratic
X
polynomial you
square,
can form ax
X
square
square
plus bx plus
minus
c. Just put the values here. Put.
minus 3 minus 10. Minus 3x minus 10.
So it will be x square minus 3x minus 10. Right, children?
Yes, ma'am.
So you can multiply this polynomial by any arbitrary constant. So k square minus 3x minus 10. So suppose if I'm multiplying here, multiply inner side also. Kx square minus 3kx minus 10k. Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
So again, you can divide it also by k. X square minus 3x by k. X square by k minus 10 by k. So means you can form this type of equation x square minus 3x minus 10 by dividing by any constant real number by dividing any non-zero real number. So therefore the number of polynomials will be infinite. That means more than 3. That is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Because if you are multiplying it by any number or dividing by any number, then your number of polynomial will be more. Clear, beta? So keep in this in your mind. If number of zeros are given 2, then the number of polynomials will be more than 3. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Sudhamshu understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Shan,
Yes, ma'am.
Meher,
Yes, ma'am.
Ayonija,
Yes, ma'am.
Aman,
Yes, ma'am.
Aryan,
Yes, ma'am.
and Abhinav.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, now may I proceed to next thing? Is there any doubt from cubic polynomial also?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Second question, ma'am. Oh, homework. Yeah.
Okay, just wait. Ayonija, can you read the question?
Ma'am, just a minute. If the zeros of the polynomial x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 1 are a minus b, comma a plus b, then find the value of a and b.
Find the value of A and B. Very easy. See, you have given this condition if the zeros of. So what do you mean by zeros, children? That means these are the values of x. Got it? So first of all, you will put x is equal to a in this polynomial. So PA will be equal to, it should be 0 because this is the 0. Just put the value a cube minus 3a square plus a plus 1 will be equal to 0. This is your first equation. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Aryan, I guess you are asking this question only, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
No, ma'am, wait. Ma'am, both the questions could you explain?
Okay, both of the questions. It's okay. See, first thing is this, that you can you can put the values of a, is values of x as a minus b, a plus b. Then you can calculate, right? After putting this x is equal to a plus b, then it will be a plus b whole cube minus 3 into a plus b whole square plus a plus b plus 1 is equal to 0. Or x is equal to a minus b. Just put the values a minus b whole cube minus 3 into a minus b whole square plus a minus b plus 1. So after solving these two equations, you can solve. Or there is another method. How you can solve? See. Another method is, just wait. You have given 3 zeros. So you can calculate sum of the zeros. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
there are two methods for solving each and every question. Not two, there are so many methods. So now I am explaining it with another. So zeros are alpha is equal to A, beta is equal to A minus B, or gamma is equal to A plus B. Right? Now calculate sum of the zeros. So sum of the zeros is the formula minus B by A, clear? So first of all, write the values of A, B, C, D. So coefficient of x cube is A. Coefficient of A is 1. Coefficient of B is beta minus 3. Coefficient of C is D and 1. And coefficient of D is 1 also. So minus B by A is the formula. So value of B is, what is the value of B?
Minus 3.
Minus 3. Divided by value of A is 1. And this is equal to A plus A minus B plus A plus B. Have you got it this step?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Meher,
ma'am.
Shyam, Abhinav, Aryan, Ayunija,
Yes,
Got
ma'am.
it, ma'am.
Sudhamshu.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, B minus B is 0. Then A, 2A, 3A. So 3A is equal to 3. Then value of A is 1. We have got the value of B. A as 1. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now you can find product of the zeros. Product of the zeros will be alpha, beta and gamma. And this will be equal to D by A, children. Right? Now value of alpha is A. Value of beta is A minus B. And value of gamma is A plus B. Clear this thing? Value of D is 1. Value of C is also 1. Now see beta. A minus B and A plus B. This is the identity A square minus B square. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Shyan, Abhinav, Sudhamshu,
Got it,
Aryan.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now just put the value of A here, 1. So 1 into 1 minus B square will be equal to 1. So B square minus B square is equal to 1 minus 1. So it will be B square is equal to 0. Then value of B will be 0. Clear?
Clear, ma'am.
So now value of A is 1 and value of B is 0. So this is the answer. Have you understood, children? Kindly
Yes,
show
ma'am.
me a thumbs up. Okay. Okay, baby. Now note it down it. Hurry up. See, children. First is minus sign, then plus, then minus. It would be minus D, na? So minus, minus. It will be minus 2. Nobody have this thing in mind, na? So minus B square is equal to minus 2. Then value of B square is equal to 2. Then value of B will be plus minus root. This thing I was thinking that this is a cubic polynomial. So 3 zeros would be there. And we have calculated only one. Only one is only.
Ma'am, I had the doubt.
Yes.
No, like, now you rectified it.
Okay.
That was it.
Written?
Ma'am, just a minute.
Yeah.
Ma'am, done.
Ma'am, no.
Aryan, written?
Yes, ma'am.
Abhinav, done? Shan, Meher,
Yes, ma'am.
Sudhamshu, Aman.
Yes,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Aryan, may I have to explain better question number 1 also?
Yes, ma'am. Like I didn't get that question only, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Just
done.
read the question.
1 minute, ma'am. Wait.
Ma'am, done.
Okay, Sudhamshu. Read the question, Aryan.
Yes, ma'am. 1 minute. Yeah. If 4 is a zero of cubic polynomial x cube,
Wait,
minus
wait, let me write. Yes. If
if 4 is a zero of cubic polynomial
hmm,
x cube
hmm,
minus 3x square minus
Hmm.
10x
hmm,
plus 24, find its other two zeros.
find other two zeros.
Yes, ma'am.
So see beta. In this question, 4 is the zero of this, right? You have given 4 is the zero. That means x is equal to 4 is the solution, right?
Ma'am.
Or is a factor. Or you can write x minus 4 is equal to 0 is the factor.
Yes, ma'am.
Not equal to x minus 4 is the solution of the factor of cubic polynomial x
Yes, ma'am.
cube minus 3x square plus 10x plus 24, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now it means that this is a factor, so you can divide 3x square x cube minus 3x square plus 10x plus 24 by this factor x minus 4. What do you mean by factor? That means it will completely divide that the question, that dividend, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So now divide. Here we want x cube. Our first term is x cube. So by which term you will multiply this x? X
X
square.
square.
So it will be x cube minus 4 into x square, 4x square. Now subtract it, minus this sign will change to plus. Now x cube, 0. Now plus 4 and minus 3. So 4 minus 3 will be 1. So you will write here x square. Now just write here 10x. Now here we are having x and here we want x square. So by which term you will multiply?
X.
Plus x. Now multiply x square minus 4x. Now subtract minus plus. So it will be 0.
Yeah, ma'am. 14x.
Then 10 minus 4 is 6x
Say 6.
plus 24. Now which term you will multiply? By which term? 6?
Ma'am.
Yes.
It was plus 10x minus 4x, right?
10x
No,
plus
over here x
24.
square. No, x square plus 10x x square minus 4x.
X square minus 4x. See, I have written here only.
Yes, ma'am. Now minus changes to plus, right?
Yes. So
Now it
10
would be
plus 4, it
14x.
will be 14.
14x.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it will be 14. So it is not completely divisible. Plus 24 is there or minus 24? Just check RN once.
Ma'am, plus 24.
And plus 10 is there.
Yes, ma'am. No,
Ma'am,
not plus,
minus
ma'am,
10
minus
x
10.
there.
Okay. So here is minus 10x. Okay. So here minus 10x. Here is minus 10x. Here is also minus 10x. Okay. Now subtract. It will be minus 6. Now multiply with minus 6. Okay, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
You all of you know long division now of polynomials?
Yes, ma'am.
Minus minus plus
Yes, ma'am.
24. So now change the sign plus minus. So it remainder is 0. So therefore, your polynomial px will be equal to x minus 4 into x square plus x minus 6. Now just split the middle term. So it will be x minus 4 into factors of 6 will be 2 3 ja. 3 minus 2 will be 1. So x square plus 3x minus 2x minus 6. Now x minus 4, x common, x plus 3. From here minus 2 common, x plus 3. Children, got it this thing? We have done this type of question quadratic polynomial, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So x minus 4 and x minus 2 and x plus 3. Now to find 0, just put them equal to 0. To find zeros, put px is equal to 0. So it will be x minus 4, x minus 2 and x plus 3 is equal to 0. So zeros are, value of x is 0, 2 and minus. Clear, beta?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes.
Chan, Sudhanshu,
Yes, ma'am.
understood? Or is there any doubt?
No,
Chan,
ma'am.
Aman,
Yes, ma'am.
Meher,
Yes, ma'am.
children, just turn on your camera and show me a notebook in front of the screen. Hurry up. Yes, Abhinav? Okay, fine. Sudhanshu,
Ma'am, I'm copying it.
Ayonija,
Ma'am, can I send it after class, ma'am? I can't turn on my video, ma'am.
okay. Aryan,
In 1 minute, ma'am, I'm copying the last part.
Shan, Shan, Meher, Aman,
Ma'am, I'm just copying it down.
Ma'am, I'll send you after this class, ma'am.
okay. Done, children? Show me a thumbs up if you have done. Show me your thumbs up. Only Aman has written. Okay, Aryan. Okay, Meher, Sudhamshu. Okay, Ayunija has also written. Abhinav, have you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, may I proceed to next thing, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Children, today I am going to start a new chapter, that is linear equation in two variables. So in 9th grade also, you have studied this linear equation in two variable. है ना? Right? So general form of linear equation in two variable means ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Here I am talking about the equation. So that's why I have put it equal to 0. Clear? You all have studied this, na? General equation.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now in this we will study pair of linear equations. So pair means two linear equations. So that means a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, or a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. So these are the two linear equations in variable x and y. Clear? Suppose if I am taking linear equation like 2x minus 3y plus 4 is equal to 0, and 5x minus 5x plus 5y minus 7 is equal to 0. Shyan, unmute yourself. Shyan. Shyan is not here. Okay. Aman, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Aman. Aman, see, our first equation is ax a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. And second is a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Now compare first equation with this equation and second with this. Now tell me the values of a, b and c. a1, b1 and c1.
Ma'am, for the first equation, a1 equals to 2.
Yes. Value of a1 is 2,
2.
right?
Then
Then
b1 is equal to 3.
b1 is equal to minus 3.
Minus 3, yeah.
Yeah. And
And then
plus c.
c,
So
and then c
value
is
of
equal to
c1 will
positive
be
4.
4. Clear?
Yeah.
Good. Now, Sudhamshu,
Yes, ma'am.
now tell me the values of A2, B2 and C2.
A2 is equal to 5 and B2 is equal to 5 and C2 is equal to minus 7.
Yes, very good. Now, children, have you understood how you will write the values of A1, B1 and C1, A2, B2 and C2? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, next value is if I'm, suppose I'm writing here 2u plus 5v minus 3 is equal to 0. Then 7v plus 3 by 2v plus 7 is equal to 0. Now, Meher, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me the values of A1, B1 and C1, Meher.
Ma'am, a1 is 7.
Beta, with first equation. Okay. Always the
2.
constants of first equation will be the values of A1, B1 and C1. And second one will represent A2, B2 and C2. Clear? Just tell me values now.
Ma'am, 2,
Yes.
5,
Yes.
-3.
Yes, good. Ionija,
Yes, ma'am.
tell me the values of A2, B2 and C2.
Ma'am, A2 is 7 and B2 is 3 by 2 and C2 is 7.
Good. Beta. Now, Abhinav,
Ma'am,
yes. Abhinav,
ma'am,
tell
the
me values of A1,
A1 value is 1 by 2. B1 value is
B2,
-3.
B1 is -3, C1,
C1 is 7.
yes, good.
Uh,
Aryan,
Yes, ma'am.
values of A2, B2, C2,
Ma'am, 7.
yes.
B2 is 3 by 2. Then C2 is also 7.
Beta, in second equation, I'm asking this.
Sorry. Ma'am, A2 is 7. Then, yeah. B2 is -2.
Hmm.
C2 is 0.
Yes, good. Because here is no constant term is written, so therefore this constant is 0. Sometime question come like this, 7x plus 3 is equal to 0. So convert it into linear equation into variables. So how you will write 7x plus 0y plus 3 is equal to 0. Clear, beta? So here values of a will be 7. Values of a will be value of a is 7, value of b is 0, and value of c is. Clear this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now next is, first of all, the solutions of linear equation in two variable, you will write in this form, m comma n means, or you can write x comma y. Clear? Where m is value, m will represent the value of x and n will represent the value of y. Or you can keep in this your mind that the first value represent x variable and second value represent y variable. Clear, beta? Suppose if you have given question like this, that show that x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1 is the solution of 3x plus 2y is equal to 8 and 5x minus y is equal to 9. So you have to check that these two values, these values of x and y is a solution of these two linear equation or not. So what you will do here? So in solution, what you will write? First of all, you will write given equations are 3x plus 2y is equal to 8. Second is 5x minus y is equal to 9. This is your first equation. This is your second equation. Now put x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1 in equation 1. We get, just put the values. So 3 into 2 plus 2 into 1 will be equal to 8. Now check. 3 2 ja 6. 2 1 ja 2 will be equal to 8. 8 will be equal to 8. That means this is a solution. So you will write 2 comma 7 is a solution of this equation. Clear, beta? Now put 2 comma 7, sorry, 2 comma 1, not 7. 2, comma 1. Now put x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1 in equation 2 also. Just put, so 5 into 2 minus 1 is equal to 9. Just check. 5 2s are 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. Then 9 will be equal to 9. So therefore, 2 comma 1 is a solution of this equation solution of equation 2 also. Children, have you understood how you will show that if the solution is given?
Yes, ma'am.
All have understood?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So in your homework also, I will give one case-based question from the polynomial chapter and one question from this linear equation in two variable. Okay, beta?
Okay.
Okay. And kindly do your homework on daily basis and ask your doubts too. If you are facing any difficulty, just ask me through WhatsApp also. Right? So children, today we have learned how to find the cubes or how to find the zeros of cubic polynomial. And if zeros are given, 1 0 is given, then how you will find the other 2 zeros. And in new chapter, we have started the linear pair of linear equation in two variable. So in this, we have learned how to show that the following values of x and y satisfy the given equation or not. Have you understood, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there any doubt in
ma'am.
this?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So bye-bye, beta. Now I'm going to end the meeting.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank you,
beta.
ma'am.
Good
Bye,
evening,
ma'am.
all
Have a
of
good day.
you.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye,
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 ma'am.
beta.